Welcome to the Unicorn Convention podcast. I am your I am your host Fionn, and I'm back with another friend. So I need to read the write-up first of all.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like saying it now. I feel like the saying first. But basically, the premise of this is that I feel like I don't know my friends enough sometimes. So I came up with this idea as a sort of solution to a problem, which is a Friendterview.
Okay.
And so my guest today is someone I look up to. She's unapologetically herself, a natural-born talent of constantly getting sick, and is a big old softie. If you need someone who can draw the Watterson family from the Amazing World of Gumball, who you gotta call? You gotta call Nadia. Hello.
Hi. What the fuck? You wrote this off?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Every single word is
constantly
scripted.
getting sick. Wow, I actually haven't lived that down since high school. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you remember when you were sick? Yes, I fucking remember when I was sick because I was sick all the time. Get out. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of did it before. What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's funny because you will hear the echo of that.
Yeah.
But, all right, so let's get into it immediately. You're here now. You're forced to interview. How did we meet?
We met because we met in radio on air. Like we met this time last year, but like
Yeah, this time last
approximately 8 weeks ago. When was the beginning of the semester?
year. Well, it would have been like the 8 weeks ago. But technically, it was like we didn't technically meet. I imagine it was just...
We got put into a group.
Yeah.
We were forced to be friends.
I feel like it was sometime around maybe like
I didn't want to be your friend, by the way. Yeah, I didn't want to be your friend, by the way. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, we put in a group and then we put into... Before I heard another person come in the room.
Oh, no, that might have just be my chair squeaking. I will close the door, though, because I, like, get paranoid. This is me running to the door.
Should I sing for the people?
Boo. Okay. Well, you know I closed the door. But yes, so we met in radio class about a year ago now.
Yes.
And for some reason, you still talk to me.
I don't know why I do. You're lucky. You're lucky, Finn. You're lucky.
If you just stopped, you wouldn't be in the situation where I'm interviewing you now.
Yeah. Honestly, I was about to say this is mortifying, but I was waiting for the right part to say it. There's like no right time to say it. It's mortifying.
Why is it mortifying?
Because every fucking thing I say is being recorded on a microphone and I don't think before I speak. So you're going to have to do a little bit of editing unless you're leaving this uncut. Oh, God.
Who knows? Maybe if I'm an amazing editor, no one will notice. All right. So you ready to get into some questions? That proper questions?
Yeah.
So why must you be a filmmaker?
See the silence? I don't know. I really don't know. Why must I be a filmmaker? Because I got nothing else. I got nothing else, man. I don't know.
I think that's a great answer, honestly.
Because why not? Because why not?
No, the nothing else thing and the why not, but like that's a similar answer I have is like because I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
This is like for some reason you just have found this one specific thing you must do for the rest of your life.
Because I wanted to be so many different things growing up. I wanted to be a pop star, then I wanted to be an MMA fighter, which is absolutely like no brain damage immediately. Then I wanted to be an author. It's always been something creative when I really think about it, minus the MMA fighter part. Oh my God. But at the end of the day, I've done a lot of creative things growing up, and I think I just kind of ended up on filmmaking, and you already know my main inspiration, but...
Do you ever look back at those things in the past and be like, oh, so obvious of like why I'm here now?
Yeah, because especially in year 6, I mean, I didn't really pick up that I was going to be doing film when I was a kid. I just thought I was doing it for funsies, but it kind of makes sense now. It's like the photography to filmmaking pipeline a little bit.
Yeah, like it just randomly hits and you go, oh, you want to do that?
Yeah.
I remember having no proper care for film until, say, maybe like year 11 or year 12. And it was a different care for film. It was the watching part. Like I started keeping track of the movies I was watching on a doc instead of Letterboxd and shit. And for some reason, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to do anything else as a job. I enjoy watching movies. So let me just say, watching movies, making them, not the same thing. Completely fucking different. So related to that, what energizes you on a set?
Sweets. Not the people. The people fucking depress me.
Patty said the exact same thing about like the snacks.
Well, I mean, everyone's stressed the hell out. We're not allowed to be happy on set. It's serious, and that's it. If you laugh, you're fucking out like that. It's sweets. That's it.
I'll just be like, have fun.
Coffee. I don't like coffee.
No, but that is also actually, I think, a good answer. It's something I think we maybe don't think too much of in actuality, but having done that thing of dealing with like the catering of a set now, because you and I, we sorted out the catering for like a week and a half a shoot.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I actually realized the power of food.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time we actually dealt with that in comparison to all other shoots. You would kind of just maybe be like, oh yeah, let's get lunch. Let's go get fast food or pizza or whatever there.
Yeah.
And I never thought too much about it, but it actually can play a massive factor in just having the structure.
Yeah, because you see the way that people can be like completely drained by the end of the first half of the shoot. Suddenly they eat food and suddenly like, oh yeah, let's go like that. So I definitely think food is the main factor as to what makes people energized.
And so it makes you energized on set.
Yes, except there's normally nothing I can eat on set. Even though we are the caterers, which is absolutely awesome.
It's fun irony. Do you think that helps give you an insight when it comes to when it did come to thinking about food on a set?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't know what I mean by that. I guess, do you think that ability where you can't eat everything gives you perhaps an advantage when it comes to thinking about on-set food?
I thought it did, because we were in control of what everyone ate. But at the end of the day, it wasn't really an advantage because we still thought about everyone. We put people before ourselves and we starved. That's what we did. Allergies are evil. Dietary restrictions are evil. And caring about everyone else is evil too, but it's okay.
No,
sometimes it's all right. Sometimes it's all right.
That was the thing, is even like asking the question, I was like, I kind of don't see the advantage.
Let's just give everyone bread. That's like bread and water.
No one got the bread. No one ate the bread.
Give them a toast sandwich.
That made me absolutely sad, but I like fully understand why no one went for the fucking
bread.
Oh
yeah, there was bread. See, I forgot about that. Is it still there?
The bread? I think it's gone.
It probably like rotted when we left.
No, but it was in the fridge. So, oh wait, no, maybe it would have been better if it was in the freezer.
Are the grapes still in the freezer?
Yes.
Oh. Do you want to say what you did?
No, I think instead
You're going to leave the listener to hang?
No. Instead, Nadia, I am going to ask you, what's it like to watch media now that you're also making it?
It ruins it. It really ruins it. Because when I watch media, now I'm thinking, oh, it's so fucking annoying. I'll be sitting there with my family and they say, just shut up, just shut up, just shut up. And I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, oh, but did you know that they're probably doing this behind the scenes? And do you know how awkward that actually is? And by the way, the music's not playing while they're doing it. It's really awkward to act, by the way. Oh yeah, they probably did that 5 times. Oh, this is this type of shot, but they should have really done this, like that. My dad says, imagine, no. My mom's like, okay, Nadia. It's kind of like an imagine if I cared. Yeah. But then my dad asks me questions and I have to pretend like I know, but I really don't.
I feel like it would be so enjoyable to sit and watch a movie with you and just hear all your thoughts. But I mean, because it also helps because I have the same thing as well. Like I would think those things as well, and I would entertain it because I also fully get it.
We're so pretentious. Like, oh yeah, they should have done this shot. Oh, they needed more coverage of that. Shut the fuck up. Who do we think we are? Who do we think we are? Nobody.
Filmmakers.
Nobody. We're film students. Listen.
Well, yeah.
Actually, that's negative. No, I'm gonna get an Oscar. Wait, no. Grammy? Wait, what the fuck? No, Grammy's music.
What award are you striving for?
None of them, honestly.
That's a good one.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future.
It's just going to happen and one day you're going to be nominated.
But, you know Anna? Yeah. Our friend Anna, when I did a documentary that I directed last semester, she made us...
documentary.
She bought us chicken. She says, don't worry about paying me back. When you get what the fuck is the award for? Like, I sound like such a fake filmmaker.
Which award? I follow
for like
award
best
season, unfortunately.
For like best movie, best TV show.
Best picture.
Yeah, like that. Like it's the Oscars, isn't it?
Oscars is movies, yeah.
Yeah, Oscars, yeah. She's like, oh yeah, when you get an Oscar, you have to say thank you to Karenza for her chicken sandwich. And I will say that if I ever somehow make it, I sounded so fake. If anyone actually listens to this, they're going to be like, how are your film student? You don't watch the Oscars. I don't watch the Oscars. I don't care. I really don't care. I like what I like and I'm putting it out there. I'm controversial.
You want to know the funniest shit was in the radio class last semester? I had my AirPod on in one ear watching the Oscars.
Oh my
Because I had
God.
class on the day the Oscars was going.
Yeah.
And then I went into the studio afterwards because we were setting up for one of the workshops. It was, I think, it was the first project that we did on Civic, the Sony one, I believe.
Oh yeah, I remember
And so I remember, I think Alex took a photo of me sitting in the chair being like the test subject while everyone was like looking at the monitor and stuff. I had my phone aimed at the camera to show the Oscars on there.
It was funny. It was
Because
terrible.
I follow award season. I watched the Emmys on Monday. That was...
Aren't they all like rigged though at the end of the day? That's all I hear is like the Oscars are rigged and the Grammys are rigged and this and that is rigged.
Well, I can go in a whole like rabbit hole ramble of all the logistics and how it works. But this is not an interview for me. The simple logic is that it doesn't matter. These are awards. It's subjectivity. Who cares is always my ideology. There's like someone I want to win. But at the end of the day, like, I don't care if someone loses because it doesn't change anything. Speaking of, there's no way to fucking segue. I was trying to segue, but I can't. What have you noticed you struggle with in filmmaking?
Like everything. That's it. I hate writing. I fucking don't know why I'm doing a degree. I said to my mom, I complained about this right before I came to uni today. I'm not good at writing. I can say ideas, but I hate the part where it gets like script writing and doing it all in detail because I don't give a damn. Give me a camera.
Damn.
I know you do.
This is
why we need people like you. It's why people need, like, I have the ideas, I'll give it to you. You have to write it. It's done. I cannot. That's what I struggle with. I struggle with the camera still. I struggle with everything because you never truly quite know everything.
Struggle with the camera is an interesting one because for context, people, for context, you, singular you, listener. Nadia, you want to go into cinematography, correct?
Yes.
I feel like it's funny when like I kind of know that, but I also need to double check. And you're saying you struggle with the camera.
Of course.
How do you struggle with the camera?
You're never really a master at like anything. I mean, you can say you are, but like you're always still learning, like that sort of thing.
So it's like progressive skill.
Yeah, it's
and
just
you're
always
learning. There's a higher step to go above.
It's like even with Nova, he says like, you know, he's still learning as well.
Nova is a camera pro that we all look up to.
Yes. And for him to say something like, oh, I'm still learning, I'm like, damn,
I love that. I mean,
but like, I
like
respect
at uni.
it. I respect it that he says that as well because it puts into perspective for me that like, oh, we're all on the same boat. We're all still learning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's someone that I just think, you know, like kind of like a god. You're like, oh, this person couldn't do any wrong. This person doesn't know what the hell. Like he doesn't know what. But like, I don't know. I was trying to say that. But anyway, everyone starts somewhere, and that's like what I struggle with. I struggle with also listening and giving a damn because I hate learning. That's my problem. I hate learning.
How do you learn?
I don't know. I don't know. How am I here? Don't know. How am I in my last semester? Don't know. How did I pass? Do not know.
Honestly, I have to ask a lot of those questions as well.
I do like, I mean, I guess I do like learning. Otherwise, why would I be? But like also, I do listen to people. Also, my mind wanders and I like daydreaming. So it's called ADHD, guys.
Oh, yeah, that. Well, so do you consider yourself an academic student?
No.
Hey! I don't know why I'm here. I do not think I could do uni if it was not this degree.
Yeah, oh my God, I know. Because, yes, it was you yesterday. We were walking.
It was definitely me yesterday.
Yes, it was you yesterday. And we were talking about what jobs we would do if we weren't.
Before or after the Smurf bus? Before
the Smurf bus, right before. We were talking about, no. It was after. We were walking through the park with Hia.
Hi, Hia.
But we were like talking about what jobs you would have if it wasn't like film, and I said something to do with like ancient history.
Oh shit!
Like that, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to remember the conversation.
Yeah.
I was essentially waiting for the landmark moment in the conversation to hit for me.
Yeah.
And then you said history. I remember where we were now. I fully remember where we were. And my answer was nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe
Film
like
is all you
radio.
have. Oh, that's fine.
Like that would be the only pivot. Is I've recently discovered I wouldn't mind doing that as well.
It's kind of like if it wasn't something creative, like outside of the complete like media world, what would it be? Then I said something like
Nothing.
Archaeology, ancient history related, whatever the hell, some shite like that. But yeah, I still don't think I could do that degree. I'd probably fail it.
But you would want to?
Not really. But like if I had no interest in radio or whatever, I'd probably be interested in that because that was like the next thing that I did in high school. One of the subjects I did.
Modern or ancient history?
Ancient history.
Ooh.
Ancient China, so cool. Fucking evil, so cool though. All ancient places are like, they're all evil. They all have their little evil practices.
That's why they're ancient.
That's why they're ancient.
Because evil dies. Evil
Yes.
loses. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Still alive.
Yeah, sorry, that was not thought out by me. You know, this is thought out by me, though, is this next section where I ask you to recommend Into the Void 2 movies and 2 music videos or albums, music albums.
That's so evil.
Do you want to do music videos or the albums?
That's evil. Music videos is even evil. Oh, wait. What?
Okay.
Okay, wait. All right, give me the order of which ones you want me to say first.
You recommend 2 movies.
2 movies. Okay. Oh, right. Where's my letterbox? Freaking
There's
out.
one movie that I know is your favorite. I'm going to ask for you to avoid talking about that one. You can quickly name drop it, but I want to try and hear 2 movies from you that I've maybe not heard you talk about before, or like why you love them.
But damn, I'm not.
so sorry.
Wait, so ones I've never spoken about?
Perhaps.
I ain't got ones I ain't spoken about. I don't
Okay.
watch too many movies as a film student.
Okay,
which
what
is
are
evil.
the like? Just hit with a favorite.
I recently watched Fallen Angels, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the lighting. That's one of my favorite movies right now. Okay. Yes?
Why is it one of your favorite?
It's just the way that it's done. It's really arty. The lighting is really pretty, and I love the way that it's told. Yeah, it's like one of those movies that people say like this is your movie and you don't even know it, or like this is a song that you would love but you don't even know it. Fallen Angels is one that I was told that I'd love, but I had no idea because my whole thing is that I like to play with like lighting, shadow, and movement and stuff like that with like my photography and my videography, cinematography, what the hell. And Fallen Angels was something that was recommended to me, but I just never watched it, like that sort of thing. So it instantly became a favorite of mine, I guess. And that's why I love it.
Did you ever hunt down those people afterwards that recommended a movie? Did you be like, why'd you recommend this to me?
No, I didn't.
Are you going to?
I've already spoken to that person. It was Ariel. Ariel recommended it to me, but I had no idea I'd love it, and I did love it. I've always seen it on like social media and stuff like that, and I've always wanted to watch it. So when they were showing it at the Opera House, I was like, I'm going to see it for the first time on big screens.
Okay, so second movie?
I'm just going to say my favorite movie, which is like every film person's favorite movie, or like you hear this 100 times, is Kill Bill. Yeah, you knew I was going to say it. You knew I was going to say it.
I was going to try and get you to avoid.
Okay, I can avoid it. I can tell you something else.
Yeah, well, it's something
I can
else.
tell you 2 other, on my top 4 is either Coraline or it's, Coraline is like my whole childhood.
I feel like
I watched
having
it
heard
over
you
and
talk
over and
about
over and over and
Coraline
over.
for I feel like the last time that you've talked about Coraline to me was a year ago.
Really?
I
Damn.
think so.
I don't even
Because
remember
I
that.
believe it was re-released last year.
Oh, yeah, and then I went to go see it in
Did you go
cinemas of
see
here.
it?
Yeah. I saw it on the big screens of here. It was in 3D. It was really cool.
Oh, was there more special features I feel like they might have added, I forget, or something?
I think they showed a bit of behind the scenes or something along the lines that, like, right before they showed how they made it and stuff like that. And then there was like a special thank you and stuff like that. But yeah, Coraline or Parasite. But Coraline is like I'm saying all these big popular films that everybody likes. I don't care. I
And?
like them. And exactly. But Coraline.
So why Caroline?
I don't know. My mom told me that like a lot of kids at least I knew say, "Oh yeah, Coraline's so creepy" when I was little, and I'd be like, "No,
That's me.
that was you."
That was me.
Because I used to like the live action Alice in Wonderland as well.
Oh,
those
yeah,
two.
those are definitely very similar.
I used to watch them over and 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 over again. Like whenever it came, 2010 was Alice in Wonderland. Don't know when
Yes.
Coraline came out.
Caroline was like 2007 to 8. I feel like it was one of those years.
Yeah, but imagine how old I was. I was like
I'm going
3
attempt to Google
or 4. Revealing my age. What the?
2009.
2009. Then I would have been 4 years old.
Oh,
And I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, that's so crazy to think.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, what about music videos or albums? Which do you want to recommend two for?
I don't mind. Music videos is like absolutely so hard. I can recommend a million.
Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to make you suffer. You
Okay.
just pick 2 that you think should be watched and why.
Okay. You got to give me a minute to think because I got to like genuinely think.
Okay.
I can't like kiss asses over here. I gotta be serious. I gotta be serious. Not just because someone's my favorite or something like that. I gotta genuinely think about this one. You gotta pause that.
Okay,
I gotta
we're
think of it.
paused.
I have to search up what the exact name is of it.
We're getting precision.
No, because it's like a couple of songs mixed together into one music video.
Oh, like a melody?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I think it's DPR. Okay, so it's got a big one. It's from Dream Perfect Regime, DPRN, Seraph, One Shot, Mood, Ribbon, the official Maito movie part 1. He never made a part 2. He lied. But it is so, I don't know, he basically makes like little music videos for little chunks of the songs. And it tells a story. And it is so visually rich and beautiful. And I love it. It's colorful. And yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I feel like that now inspires me to name something part 1 and someone just goes, when you got to make part 2? And it's just like, never.
Yeah. That was his whole thing. I don't know. But I think that's the first one. And the second one would be... I'm not gonna... I will say the issue is with a lot of K-pop music videos, they're all really creative. Like incredibly creative. But I don't know which one...
So basically what you're saying is watch all of them.
Yeah, watch all of them. I'm just going to recommend 2 DPR ones because
Yeah.
I can't think for the like. Oh, actually, a really cool music video by a K-R&B artist is Instagram by Dean. He just sits. It's black and white and he just sits in front of the camera and it's a really still image, but it's like you see he's singing to the camera.
To you.
Yeah. But you see like paint almost melting down, but in the paint it's like green screen and you see like stuff happening. I don't know. It's
that
just
kind of sounds interesting. I
it's
need to check that out. You need
very
to check that out.
interesting. Unless we're talking about the music videos we watched last night with Here.
Those ones
Those ones were funny.
crazy.
Those ones are so funny.
I forgot about that until like you were answering for the second music video. I was like, oh yeah, we literally did do that.
Slow
yesterday.
Tie and The Prodigy and oh my god.
But yeah,
so
that's
funny.
like I picked music video or albums because I thought that would be like 2 special things. So for Patty, I actually had her recommend 2 movies and 2 K-dramas.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Specialized.
different each time. I do want to ask a question of, have you seen Sinners?
No, I haven't, and everyone keeps telling me to see it.
I recommend you to watch Sinners because I was coming up with these questions and stuff, and it popped in my head of thinking, Sinners is a movie where music sort of feels like one with the film, with the characters. It's like this invisible thing. It's like the concept of how in Sex and the City is like the 5th character kind of thing.
Yeah.
And admittedly, like there's no blurred line. And I kind of like thought, Huh, you're kind of like a human form of sinners in a way where you just sort of just feel like a blurred line with music as well. Like you feel one with music.
Yeah, I mean, I also do DJing as well, so it's like it's all a little bit of like a thing all going on there.
That's
You know?
amazing segue because
Oh no.
yeah. I was going to talk about that later, so let's talk about that now. Actually, I don't know anything about your DJing. I've never had the chance to actually delve in far enough to ask you what it is essentially. And so I've used this opportunity to do that. So talk about it, I guess, is the first question. What do you do essentially as a DJer?
I get 2 songs and I mix them together and I go, wow, this sounds really good. You guys should listen to it too. I'm a curator. You understand me? You understand? So yeah, it's kind of like that. That's about it. I don't know. I mean, unless you want to produce the music, which I'm not very good at. But yeah, I haven't tried and I don't think I will.
So you basically make combos of music and you tell people to eat their vegetables.
Huh?
Like the concept of good music, you tell them to listen to the good music combo that you have created because it is good. And you're like, here is some stuff you may not listen to.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. But it's also like, it's an ice cream. Ice cream's good. But then you put whipped cream on it and you're like, this is even better. And then you put some sprinkles on it and it's like, this is awesome.
Is like the ice cream like watermelon and licorice?
No, don't talk about that. Get that out. Get that out.
I had it. It was nice.
Yes. I'm actually surprised you tried it. That's disgusting.
It was not disgusting. Unrelated.
Do you know, tip to listener, if your watermelon is ever really like flavorless and sour, please put salt on it. And I'm being so serious. If you put salt on watermelon, it tastes sweet.
Holy shit, I need to try that.
I swear. Just try it. If you have like really like bad watermelon, put a bit of salt on it, it'll taste sweet.
So,
but don't overdo it with salt.
You know what else is sweet is the Batsmaru plushies that you have.
Yeah,
so
3 of them.
What's the thingy that you sent the photo, you put it as a story on your Instagram of like the 3 of them on top of, I forget what it's called. What's the DJ thing that they were on top of?
The speakers.
No, there was like the DJ desk.
Oh, yeah, the DJ deck, yeah.
What's that called?
The deck.
The deck?
Yeah, the deck.
The deck?
The mixers?
Yeah, how does that work, I guess?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Wait, what are you trying to ask me?
Like, I guess I'm trying to ask what it is, what does it do? If you were like to turn it on, what would you do on it? And then what would then be the reaction of you doing that?
So you turn on the DJ decks, the mixers. Wow, it lights up. So there's these 2 discs out on it, which mimics what used to be like a turntable that the old DJs used to scratch on and stuff like that, and they would put the vinyls on it. Yeah, but nowadays it's all digital. So there's this little knob at the top. My one's not as updated because I got mine in like 2018 when I was in year 8. I've been doing this since 2017, since I was 11 years old. Anyway, but it connects to my computer and I like use this dial to get all the music, and there's like this program on my laptop and it shows me the BPM, beats per minute, of the song, and I would like load it to one side of the deck and then I'd load another song to the other side of the deck and I would mix it, and then there's like all these knobs and stuff, you know, like it has like effects and stuff.
So are you able to search like for the exact beats per minute?
You upload the song to the software and it scans it and then it tells you the BPM of it.
Oh, then would you be able to you upload a fuck ton of songs and then filter it all out?
Yeah. So I would like sometimes if I don't know what song to do next, I'd look at the BPM or something like that. And then I would get like a song that has similar BPM. But you can also change the BPM of a song to make it the same as one that's already playing as well. The issue is sometimes that does make the voice like higher or lower. So it might go really high or really low.
They're like, hello there, I am now singing this song.
Yeah.
Hi there, it's time to sing the song.
Yeah, exactly. But I think there's a way, I figured it out. There's a way just to keep the normal voice. It just sounds like a really sped up version of the song. So like the normal voice.
Sped up, normal. Ooh. I feel like I would try and ask more about that, but I also have no thoughts of processing that. Like, I don't know where to go further into asking that. So I'm going to ask instead, how does your brain process listening to music?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What do you mean by that?
Okay. So I asked that question out of the fact that when I listen to music, I don't really process the lyrics. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I just hear the sounds of them saying it, perhaps. And so I have no idea the meaning behind a fuck ton of songs because I'm not listening to the lyrics and understanding what the story they're trying to say
It's like the issue, go to the concert, you're like, I know this song, and you look like a fake fan because you don't know all the lyrics. I know exactly.
I don't. I genuinely do not know the lyrics to it. The only lyrics I know are like musical lyrics.
But it's kind of like with K-pop, we've had this conversation before, is I genuinely like the song because of how it sounds. Not because of the lyrics, because of how it sounds. And I guess that's also how I process music in general. Like, but also with music, I see things very visually as well. Like it's kind of like when you listen to a song and you imagine music videos in your head, and I'm like, okay, there's this shot, okay, and then this would be their costumes and blah, blah. Like, I'm thinking about that, and I've always thought like that every time I listen to a song.
So it's like...
I'm directing in my head.
And it's not thinking about a song that you've seen the music video to. It's like, I would just play a song you've never heard, and you would start to visualize what that sort of performance of it would be like.
Yes. Or like, sometimes I think something really cool, if people don't, it's kind of like I can see the color of a song. Like I think of, this color's a pink song.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God, is that like, that's like synthesis?
No, I don't have that. I don't have that.
But there's a thing for that, right? For that.
There is. No, but like sometimes you think of, like, if you listen to... And I feel like, for example, let's say Despacito by Justin Bieber. To me, that's like a blue. I don't know why, but it's a blue. Okay. Or an orange.
My brain froze for a second. Is like, that's Justin Bieber? I don't...
That's the version with him.
Oh, yeah, there is, I believe. Yeah, and then it's blue.
I don't know. It reminds me of blue or orange. But, like, I don't see it visually with my eyes. But if I can, like, I think of... Whatever, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
I need you to, like, check out the movie The Color Within. Mm-hmm. It doesn't fully pull off the premise of that concept, but essentially the main character kind of sees people as different colors. Yeah. And so she'd be like, oh, you're green. And you would see from her eyes the person she's talking to is green.
Oh.
They don't, and it is a kind of, they play instruments in it and they perform as a band. My issue with the one thing is they don't fully execute that premise of her seeing the colors, essentially. Mm-hmm. It's like a very loose concept, but like I have no issue because I enjoyed the story itself. It's just like I was like, oh, this premise kind of goes away and we go and focus on the story instead. But it's like, it's the same energy where you look at someone and you go like specific color. Yeah. And I can't do that.
Like if I look at you, I think, well, you like pink, but no, okay, no, but like that's because you've told me you like pink. But if I think of you, like, you know, when you look at someone, you're like, this person's definitely a pink. Austin's a pink to me. Austin is such a pink. That. And then you are like, you're like a purple, but like a pastel purple. I don't know why. You are a pastel purple. You're purple. You're purple. Jess is like a light blue. She's a sky blue. No, she's not. She's like a teal. Jess is a teal.
I was thinking,
this is a soft topic.
Sky blue. Maybe, I like can't fully, like I can't think of like what a teal looks like at the moment. So I'm like, I think, but like teal's very close to sky blue. So like I very much see that.
I think I might be a red, or not because my hair's red right now, but I think I might be a red or some sort of neon color. Something like
that. I see
neon green or something.
I was thinking in my head, I don't know what color I would call for you because I feel like you have this, and then you said neon. And I was like, that's it. You have like this sort of electric glow in a way.
Yeah.
And I can't go further in the color. I also do need to say that I love your red hair.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I feel like Shadow the Hedgehog.
I saw it yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, the red hair. But I never actually verbally said that.
I was going to tell you, but then I was like, no, I'm going to keep this a secret from Finn because you were telling me to do my hair purple. And I was like, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. That's what I was waiting for.
No, because I like was also in a moment of shock and be like, oh my God, I finally get to see you with hair because you'd always talked about the different hair colors you had, but that was always before I met you.
Yeah. So guess what this means now? We are one step closer to me going purple. Again, for real. One step closer.
I love that.
To fulfilling the prophecy.
Now I need to fulfill the prophecy of more questions.
Okay.
What has been your favorite concert all year. I don't know how many
Oh,
you've actually
yeah.
gone to.
Hold on, I can tell you. Like in the same way that you list your movies, I list my
Yeah.
concerts and I rank them.
What I was thinking of when I was writing that question was like at the start of this year, I think it was like one of the first times we interacted this year was you were showing me this like list of concerts and stuff. And so that's why I actually added the question because I'm
Thank
like,
you.
she's got a list.
I do have a list.
list keeping track. So I need to go and find out how that list has been going.
I actually haven't been to a lot yet. I have a lot in my list. So this year I've been to Laneway, which was absolutely evil. The Prodigy, Kylie Minogue, Day 6, Tyler the Creator. What I have coming up is
Oh
Effie,
my God.
BB, Oasis, Grant Perez, Wave to Earth, Doja Cat, Kendrick Lamar, and then Kendrick Lamar again because I'm going to both dates because I'm seeing Schoolboy Q and then the next day Doechii with Amy and then Lady Gaga. Yeah, and we might go to Twice, all of us. If we, like me, you, Jess, and Maeve, and we all decide to do it, we're going to Twice. We're going to Twice.
That would be a fun concert.
Yeah.
Because I've also maybe heard that there's like a different energy to those concerts.
Yeah, okay. So it's like a fashion show. For K-pop, it's kind of like the Tyler, the Creator concert. You have to dress up. No, you don't have to, but like it's a whole thing. It's a fashion show. You're going to be like, ooh, if you don't dress up, you're going to be like, ooh, I should have dressed up. Okay, best one this year though, The Prodigy. The Prodigy 1000%. That was insane. And I wish I went to both days, but I got sick for the second day. It was like, oh my God.
Hey, wait, sick.
What?
Remember at the start I said you get sick?
Yeah, right? I got sick. But yeah. The Prodigy. I fucking love The Prodigy, bro. I don't know. My dad introduced me to The Prodigy when I was little. It's my childhood. Unfortunately, the main singer, he did die.
Oh.
But I kept saying to my dad, like literally the day before they announced they're coming back to Sydney, I was like, oh, I wish The Prodigy would come to Sydney. And then the next day, so I'm like, what did I tell you? Like that sort of thing. So
You predicted it.
yes,
You
I did.
foresaw it.
I did. And it was beautiful. There was lasers and everyone was so into it and it was so hype. And I even took Anna with me, who's someone who I did not expect to like it, but she fucking loved it. It was amazing. Amazing.
Okay, so then I need to ask this because I've never gone to a concert and maybe part of it could just be I don't fully grasp the appeal per se because in some way you can essentially just pop out, open Spotify, YouTube and just play their music and listen to it. And like you can go to a park with your friends, put a speaker and play and like that costs nothing in comparison to going to buy a concert ticket and doing that.
Yeah.
So I think I will ask, why do you go to the concerts instead of perhaps just putting on your headphones and just listening to their music?
I think it's the concept of, well, first of all, you're actually seeing the artists that you adore so much in person. I'm not calling them a god, hell no. But like, it's so cool. You're doing group karaoke, basically. As people, I don't know, people like to call concerts group karaoke. I think that's hilarious. But it's also that sense of community that you get from it. You know, like everybody's there for the same thing. There's so many people around you who love the exact same thing as you do. And it's just like, it's a feeling that you can't explain. You just get so excited and you're hearing banger after banger after banger like that. And you're like, oh my God, this is so great. And you just, I don't know, even, it's not just the music, it's the production design, it's the lighting, it's the artists on stage, it's everyone that's there. It's the whole thing that makes it amazing. It's kind of like, why do you go to a cinema to sit with people and watch the same damn thing when you could just open up Netflix and watch that? Well, I'm throwing this back to you, Finn. Why do you do that?
Okay, because
community, because it's the same thing.
You were talking about that thing of community, but also just sitting in a cinema is completely different. Lights are off. The sound is so much different. You're trapped there. Watching a horror movie in a cinema has been some of the most terrifying, like a terrifying simulation because I'm like, I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. This is terrible. And you're stuck there. You can't pause. You have these giant speakers, this giant screen. Yeah. And you're just waiting for whatever the fuck is there to happen. It is like cinemas, if you want to fully understand why watching a movie in the cinema is completely different than watching it at home, you watch a horror movie. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can literally give less of a shit when I'm watching it at home.
Exactly.
I like was able to watch Nosferatu and be like, oh, that wasn't so bad. I got a bit flamed for it yesterday.
I heard that one.
I saw my 3 out of 5 stars for it.
But yeah, I'd say like even with like films and stuff like that, when you watch it at home, I don't really watch horror films in the cinema because I know damn well I'll poop my pants. Liquid browns on the seat. But I think that what's good about like the cinema versus at home, I would definitely, if I was at home, I'd probably watch it during the day. I can pause it when I want. I can make my little snarky remarks and be like, oh my God, blah, 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 like that. I can say stuff. And normally when I do watch horror movies, I try to say things to make people laugh because let's be honest, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. I just say things and be like, oh, boo, like that. Like randomly right before there's meant to be a jump scare. But if I just sat down in silence, I bet you damn well, like in a cinema, I'd shit myself. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I just realized I was like nodding and no one can like hear me go, but I'm just nodding. I'm nodding.
I can confirm you did the nodding. And then as I'm talking, I'm like, wait, this is an interview for you.
It's fine, whatever.
But like, I mean, then I also want it to be like a conversation.
That's fine. I'm enjoying this conversation.
But then I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what to ask you.
What else to ask me? I can tell you about the albums. My 2 albums.
Okay, let's
Whatever
go to
that
the 2
was.
albums.
I remember that one.
Let's go to the 2 albums. 'Cause you pushed for that now, so you have an answer.
I'm gonna push for it. Well, I'm gonna go back on my DPR shit. The first DPR Ian album, Mito, that one.
Can you spell that out?
Mito.
Mito.
Mood swings in 2 order, or is it mood swings in this order?
Oh, it's like what are they called when they have like the
abbreviation?
Yes.
It's mood swings in this order. He has one called mood swings in 2 order and mood swings in this order. But I adore that album. I fucking love it. All the songs on there. Yes. My favorite song, No Silhouette. But yeah. Yes. Sorry, I just put my phone
What about
on.
another album?
Another album. Damn, that's the one I didn't think about. Actually, yes, I know, but like it's another DPR motherfucker.
Yeah.
DPR live with his one. Is there anybody out there? Or is anybody out there?
Is there anybody out there feeling so? What's
that car advert song? Is anybody out there? That album got me into DPR once and for all, and it was like, it's so like the songs are visual. They're just good and they're beautiful and they have like I love it. I love it. I love it.
Did you see them as colors in your head?
Yes, I did. I just repeated myself like 5 times.
What colors?
Well, what song?
Oh, I don't know any of the songs, so I cannot
I can
do
give
that.
you a song. Wait, DPR, like, give me a second.
Okay, so can you like whisper the song to me? So it's like you're whispering it to me, and then I'm gonna like say it informally to pretend I know.
No Rescue Needed.
So what about the song called No Rescue Needed?
I see that one as, I actually see it as an orange. I don't know why, but I see it as an orange that's like, but like a bright orange, like almost like a pastel-y orange.
Ooh, you know, in the civic room, there's like the orange wall in the meeting room.
Not like that. A nicer orange.
Okay.
God, that room is evil.
For the people that know that, they'll know it's not that orange.
This
I
place
don't
is
understand
evil
how you
and it's
fucking
haunted
talk
and
in,
it's
like,
not
a
nice.
podcast, like how you meant to do the singular thing.
Ugh.
I had a question and I completely. Do you listen to like a whole random collection of songs or just like albums?
Oh, random collection of songs for sure. Because I don't necessarily like every single song on an album.
Yeah.
I like to pick and choose.
Do you
And that's why-
listen to a lot of albums, or do you only do it when, say, like you're a new artist, you like release its music, so you listen to the album to find the songs that you like?
I don't know. It just depends. I don't know. Like, obviously, if my favorite artist, TPRN, decided to release it, obviously I'm going to listen to everything. If I discover it on my own and I really like a song, I will go and look into that album and see if there's any songs similar. And then I will go through an artist, like, all the songs they release and see if there's anything similar like that as well. I don't know. That's what I was talking about with, like, DJing is also an interesting thing of DJing is that you have to curate and stuff like that. And that's why I have so many different types of playlists for different occasions and stuff like that. One I have might be like model music, like if you're walking down a runway. One might be like techno. One might be pop. One might be like all that sort of thing. Yeah, pop.
So you're gonna just be guessing the vibe of being like, okay, this seems like a group of people that majorly listen to rap music, perhaps.
Yeah, like even if it's a launch party for something like that, I have a specific playlist where it's like, it's kind of trendy, but it's not 100% known by everyone. Like you might hear a couple songs like, oh, I know this song, but it's not enough to make people notice it. It's enough because you know how like at launch parties people are like mingling and stuff like that, right? So they don't want
to. I've never been to a launch party.
No, but it's just like it's
so
like that vibe.
People that have been to a launch party.
But like what like, so if people are like talking, they're not going to want to stop and start dancing like if you're in a club. You know what I mean? How long have we been talking to?
Like, I mean, it's not been 50 minutes, but it's like nearly been 50 minutes. Oh
Hell
my God.
No,
I was going to jump to like talking about cinematography.
You can do it and then just cut down like whatever we just talked a bunch of crap about.
So, yeah, I will have to edit this.
Yes, go for it. All right. Just whatever. So, forget that conversation.
Who's a cinematographer you love? I'm so sorry to end that. Who's a cinematographer you love?
Take a wild guess.
I don't actually know because I've never actually talked
DPR
to you about...
Ian, bro.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
He's the whole reason I'm doing this degree.
He does
yes
the cinematography.
Yes, that's why like I'm so fucking like I really look up to like the whole DPR team because not only do they do like camera and stuff like that, they do their own music, they do their own cinematography. Well, specifically Christian, he does like his name's Christian Yu and he's like fucking sick. But he does the music and he does his own editing and he does his own special effects. Well, most of it now, but like he used to do all of it. And then I don't know, does his own cinematography, own directing. Like, do you not understand? Like,
that's not badass.
Like, what the fuck? Can I be like you, bro? Can I be like you?
I would have to understand cameras first to be like that. But I need to humble myself in the moment, or no, I need to like hit myself in the head because, admittedly, I typed up that question thinking about like a film.
Yeah, because I'm talking about music videos.
Because that's the thing that I don't think about is like, and I completely forget. And talking to you, you've actually introduced me to the awareness and the beauty of music videos as an actual like also media form of storytelling.
Because for the listener, even though I'm a film student, I actually do not watch a lot of movies or TV shows. I just like watching music videos, and this is probably like you should probably mention this earlier.
I don't
like
think
way
like,
earlier. It probably doesn't make sense.
Doesn't need to watch a lot of movies. Like for me, it's a completely different thing. Why I have that like this complete, absolute obsession and knowledge of films and stuff is because I just love that thing as like a whole sort of separate entity.
I will say I find it hard to talk to you guys about like movies and stuff like that because I have no idea. I don't know who the actors are. That's also why I don't watch the Oscars. That's also why I asked you what is it the Oscars that's about movies. It's kind of dumb as hell. It's just I don't care. It's kind of like that sort of thing. People will say, oh yeah, what is give me an actor, like a very famous actor.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, I don't know what his face looks like. I don't know what he's been. I don't even know that name.
And I mean, I feel like then we have two other sides of the spectrum because even then, in some way, doing the degree, I thought, I would run into people that also had this such obsession with movies as I did. But then actually, I would kind of talk to some people, and it kind of seemed like there's like that spectrum of like they maybe don't watch any or they don't care, and then there would be some that would care, and then some people that only go and watch blockbusters, and to each their own because we all have a care for different things. Like I don't give too much of care for sports.
Yeah.
But is just that kind of thing of I thought I would have those people that know all that much. And I have actually met more people like that now. It's just I didn't process the possibility of autism.
Are we going to start talking about my self-diagnosis for you?
You have done
By the way, do you have autism? That was like one of the first things I asked you. Like, have you ever thought... Just because you said your ears were sensitive and I was like, by any chance?
Yeah, but you know like the spinny chairs that are like around the building and stuff?
Yeah.
I sat down on one of them and span around.
Stimming.
And Naomi asks me, Do you have ADHD?
Yeah, see, I told you, bro. Like, it's like from one neurodivergent person to another, I see you, Finn, I see you. And I swear to God, you have it. I swear to God, you have something. You have something.
I imagine. Okay, what was it like directing, though? That's a question I really want to ask, is what it was like directing. Because you directed a documentary.
Yes, I did.
I'm going to let you explain what it's about.
So my documentary, self-plug, is called Amped Up, and it's about the Sydney nightlife and how it's not dead. Yeah, that's literally what it's about. But it's more about like the small artists that we don't realize are around Sydney, because there is like a little culture that is here and not many people know about it, and they don't realize the little hidden gems around Sydney, like that there are. And yeah, I directed that and it was mortifying, but it was also very fun because that was my first time.
Was it like?
Oh, it was my second time directing, actually.
What was the first time?
I directed a film in year 11 for my high school was attached to Vivid. So it was like a little branch off.
You've told this to me, but I have completely forgotten. So now I get to remember.
Directed, edited, cinematography, wrote. It was so evil. It was so evil. But this is my, I guess you could say last semester was my very first time, like actually. But no, that would have been second time directing, but like with a proper crew.
Yeah, proper experience. They know what they're doing.
Not really. No one knows what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't. You know, when you were doing like production managing and I was first ADing, so like you and Patty were there sitting watching, and you note something in a way is like, is this like sort of what this is like, of where you're just kind of standing there or sitting and waiting? And in that moment, I was like, oh shit, other people have that exact same thought as me. Yeah. Because I'd always sometimes been paranoid of that. And in that moment, I was like, okay, so I guess it kind of is like that. Maybe, like, admittedly, you might be doing something wrong in some way. But it just made me realize, oh, that actually is kind of what it is sometimes. It's like, because sometimes there is a role that's just sitting and waiting. Yeah, because I've always been on creative roles, which is like production, design, cinematography, editor, director. I like those roles. They're fun. But when I got put on production manager, I was like, damn, I hate this. Damn, I hate this. Damn, what the hell is that? Like, you do your role, then you wait while everything happens. Like, yes, you're production managing on how everything goes, whatever, but like, it's not creative and it's not fun to me at all. You were very good at it, though. Listen, thank you. Yes, you were very good at it. And I think you get it. You understand there's something that does click in the mind, but it was also obviously clear it's like, it's not your calling kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of also like a whole thing of, okay, I've got this role, I'm going to give it my all sort of thing, because I don't want to be that person who lets down the team. So that's why I just go for it. Yeah. Like, sure. I mean, you can give me any role. I will do it. I will do it to the best of my extent. However, I'm probably not enjoying it if it's not creative. Yeah, and you're calling. You kind of like had this like invisible string pulling you to cameras during that entire time. Yes. Like you were like, I want to be where the camera is. So like, I almost got there. Why though? Why is this sort of invisible string that pulls you to cameras? I just like making things look pretty, and then sometimes I'm like, I want to suggest something they might have not have seen, and it's just, no matter what, because I've tried all these different roles, and no matter what, I always come back to wanting to be behind the camera. Like, sure, directing, it was very scary. Sorry, like, just touching back on, like, how you asked about directing. Go check off past conversations and stuff. But with the directing, it was very scary, to be honest. But I learned a lot from it. But all I could help but think, every single time when I did editing, when I did productions, and when I did directing, all I kept thinking to myself is, damn, I wish I was behind the camera. I don't know why. I just really I love doing like gravy shots. Those are so fun, where you just... gravy shot? I need the context. I think it's called like an orange... I don't know, it's called something stupid in America. Call it what you want. No, but in Australia, we say a gravy shot, gravy take. And it's basically a for fun one. If you have extra time, the cinematographer, you do whatever you want. Just like to see if it could be used in the edit or stuff like that. But it's like something that hasn't been put on the shot list. You know what I mean? Or like it could be scheduled. Oh, I feel like... Let's go for a gravy, and then it's just a whatever. I don't know, I love it. But yeah, at the end of the day, the
camera. I don't know why, but I just always get drawn back towards it. Probably because I've always been behind the camera growing up. Like always. I've always been the photographer of the family. So at the end of the day, I still get drawn back towards the camera because I'm like, oh, I could have done this, or oh, I could have done that, or I wish the cinematographer did this. But I also respect absolutely everyone around me. I love everyone's cinematography, but I want to be there too. I want to do it too.
I see so much of, like, you seem like someone that's constantly got a camera in your hands. You will have so many more photos.
I have so much blackmail.
I'm the complete opposite of. I remember for like one thing, you were like, take as many photos as possible, and I was like, I'm gonna take one. I took 3, and I deleted the other 2.
Dude, no, that was for the social media, wasn't it?
Was that? If you said it was for social media,
I'm pretty sure it was for social media. I said, I don't know. I was doing the production design for the Archibald project, and then I said, could you just take a picture, like go crazy, take pictures of the meeting? And I think you took a couple. I think that was you.
What?
Was it you or was it V?
It would have been V because I do not remember. Anyways, whenever someone does say like take photos or whatever, I'm like, someone else.
I mean, you've seen me at parties though. Like I always have the bloody camera in my hand.
I forget because I literally have like my camera in my bag right now, and I always forget that it exists.
When I really think about it, you always forget it exists.
Yeah.
Always in your bag.
Yeah, no. At Jess's party,
it was
in
camera.
my bag. It was in my bag upstairs because
God.
I put my bag there. I put my phone in there. I put every like to disconnect as well.
Yeah.
So I literally just had no camera, and then the cameras were like passed around by the other people, and I went and grabbed them.
Dude, oh my God, dude, you know how many cool pictures you could have taken at uni and just for memories and stuff like that? Okay, talking about that, now I think about it, like I've always, like you said, I always have a fucking camera in my hand. I think I also take it because I love looking back at memories and I love editing it together and stuff like that. I love that. Love memories.
I love that as well, but I also
takes up space.
I sit on the other side of the spectrum in that thing where both sides are perfectly fine and they work and there's the beauty in both. But I kind of also like to live in the moment feeling.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I did a road trip with my family to Queensland, saw rainbows a few times. There was like, we were at like, say a pit stop, got out of the car and like, I could see a rainbow. I could literally have taken a photo of the rainbow and I chose not to because I was just like,
let me just look at this with my eyes.
Like, let me just enjoy the moment in that.
I know exactly what you mean.
I will fully take a challenge of when I go to a concert, I don't want to take a single photo.
What about before? Just a few friends.
Oh, yeah. But like I would want to, partially that's also just because I like to also, like some of the idea for like doing a podcast is I like to disconnect and have like not look at my phone, just talk to the person with full attention. And I'll always try and do that with people when I interact with them. Like I'll be the least responsive person in the world if I am with another human.
Yeah. Living in the moment is like probably the best thing you can do, especially in like a day and age of like technology and stuff like that. We're always looking at our phone, but I can't help it. Fun. My whole thing is I've actually realized looking back in my camera roll, I don't have too many pictures of myself because I'm always behind the camera. I'm the person making people's memories. And people kind of expect me to always have a camera. So sometimes I think about that and it makes me a bit sad because even my siblings, I just be like, oh yeah, Nadia will take a picture of it. And I've just been known as the person with the camera, which is fine. I absolutely love it. But sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish someone would take a picture of me once in a while. Because all my pictures are of other people and trying to make other people look good, which is fine. I fucking love, it's like I take pictures of people I love, of things I find pretty. You know what I mean? Like it's everyone around me, all these things around me. But sometimes, I don't know. It's a little sad.
I get that in a way where admittedly, like, I have a similar feeling, but in the different experience of, because I don't take a lot of photos, because I'm not in those situations of taking many photos, I also don't try and take photos of myself. And then I'll sometimes feel sad in those moments of being like, oh no. Like, I've admittedly sometimes gone through, say, some party photos, and I've looked at them and been like, either noticing a commonality with the photos of me in comparison to others of like, one, maybe I won't be there too much, but the other one I think I noticed is I'm specifically not with, like, my photos maybe aren't like me bunched with people in those maybe collective moments that a lot of photos come for. And I think, oh damn, I really don't go out of my way to get in those kind of instances and stuff.
But that's why I keep dragging you to get pictures, because I notice some people specifically just don't get many pictures, and I'm like, okay, let's give someone a memory to look back on. Because when you're old, you're gonna look back and be like, oh yeah, I went to this party.
Yeah, and I need to remember, or you need to remind me, because I maybe forget, or I remind you to remind me to remind you that you need to give me the camera to take photos of you.
Thank you. That'd be wonderful. That'd be absolutely wonderful. Because it's like with Jess's birthday, there was like over 400 pictures, and I think I was in like 10.
There would have been so
I was in
many.
10. But it's fine. But that just also shows that, like, I don't know, I want people to be able to post stuff up on their Instagram too. I take pictures that people are like, oh yeah, that's a really nice candid picture of me, like that. I love doing that. And people are like, oh my God, Nadia, like that.
I get nervous of posting on Instagram. Like
That's why I post on my spam account. Because I feel like scared.
That'd be smart. I'd been planning to post something for like when we'd go back to uni, because there was like a fuck ton of things that occurred in the break, and I just never posted any of them.
All right, you gotta post something by the end of this week or the end of next week.
Shit, no. So
but before this episode, when this episode drops, you have to post something. Anything.
I think I can commit to that. I can support that.
You're just gonna delay the release of this episode. All right. By the way, it is September 17th at 7 p.m. right now. So whenever Finn decides to drop this, if he hasn't posted by then, he's a liar and a cheat.
What about like the concept of you doing the cinematography and directing?
I don't know. I think as a cinematographer, what am I trying to say? I think that's pretty hard. That's
Say
a hard
that again,
question.
as a cinematographer, because you're a cinematographer.
Directing and doing cinematography. I mean, I've done it before, and it was pretty nightmarish, because first of all, you got to give directions to the actors and stuff like that, and everybody else around you. Call action, record it, and then you're like, oh my God. Like, but it's like kind of hard, but it's also very rewarding. But that also means that you have full creative control of how it's going to look completely. But it's also you're having to do two things at once. But it's definitely doable. It's kind of like someone who can play the drums and sing at the same time. You only see, what's her name?
Badass.
What was her name? Something Carpenter.
No, it's not Sabrina.
No, I knew you were going to say that.
Thinking, the Carpenters?
Yeah,
like
the Carpenters, but the drummer, what's her name?
I don't know. We're gonna look up.
Oh no, I'll look it up. It's okay. Karen Carpenter. She drummed and sang at the same time. So it's like not very common, but it's very impressive if you can do it. Very impressive.
I just give props to anyone that can just do the drums, because I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
That's evil.
Like, I can think of the beat. I can feel like the beat energy. I'll dance to a beat.
Yeah.
But drumming is just it's doing too many things at once, and I cannot do that.
I guess you can say that's kind of like doing cinematography and directing then, a little bit. It's too much at once. You're thinking about the technical stuff of the camera. You're thinking about, okay, what movement I'm doing? Oh, by the way, hey, actor, can you do this? Can you do that? I need you to do this. By the way, sound person, I need you to be over here. Like you're telling everybody everything. I'm waving my arms around.
Even like directing, it's so much in your... It's because it's so many things. But on directing, I think this might be the last one. It's a double jointed one, but I forget what the second joint is right now. Would you do directing again?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Second point of that. Would you direct a fiction film?
Probably. I'm more likely to direct but I don't want to write it. Oh, I hate writing. But,
I'll write it.
Okay, thank you.
That's the thing I feel like we don't see the opportunity for is like all the film units we have, every single project typically is just writer-director.
Yeah, because I have ideas, but I'm like horrendous at writing. I'm horrendous.
I prefer just to write and not the direct part sometimes. If I have one idea, I want to direct it, that I would not give the script away to anyone. Ooh. But any other thing, like, I mean, like if somebody else is more, if they're like, I want to direct this, can I direct this? I'd be like, yeah.
I mean, the whole reason I did Amped Up was also because it'd be a fun way to do a docu. Like, yes, I would do a fiction film, but I like experimental, to be honest, because then you get to have fun. But that's also me being like, oh, I like music videos. So, I'm just going to say yes. Yes, I would direct a fiction film.
Another one that I like is from an episode of The Bear. One character was talking to another as being like, how do you get better? How do you improve or something? And she just says, I just surround myself by people that make me want to be better. And to me, you're one of those people.
Thank you.
I said at the start, I
That's
look
so
up to
wonderful.
you. And I wrote that because
Whoa.
I mean that as like, I idolize my friends. I look up to them and be like, oh, this person is so cool. Like, I want to be around them because they
that's
just
wonderful.
are so admirable.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm
Thank
I'm
you.
giving all this.
That's so weird. Thank you. Weird as in like I'm not used to it. Like, I'm like, oh, thank you, compliments. What the fuck?
Compliments are so weird.
Yeah, you're just
But
like, yeah, thanks. Okay, all right.
Thank you so much
all right,
for
shut
being here today.
No, thank you.
And now I gotta do a quick little social things. Nanobot Studios on Instagram, Spotify, LinkedIn, YouTube. LinkedIn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, LinkedIn. And so now I have to go say bye now, but I just want to say thank you for listening and have a good insert time of day.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.